Tables and Graphs Mathematics Grade 4. What are we going to learn today? Today we are going to learn how to draw tally marks to keep count and represent details given in a table, also to read data in a table. Finally, we are going to learn how to represent data in a graph and also answer the questions related to a graph. Children, do you know what are tally marks? Tally marks are a type of symbols which help in counting. Let's draw tally marks now. As you can see in the screen, number 1 is denoted by one vertical line, and for 2, 2 lines, for 3, 3 lines, for 4, 4 lines. But as you can see, number 5 is different. We do not draw 5 vertical lines, but we draw only 4 vertical lines, and for the 5th line we draw a diagonal line through it. As for 6, 7, 8 and 9, we draw 1, 2, 3 and 4 lines to the right side of 5. Then for 10, we draw 2 sets of 5s. It's really easy, isn't it, children? Now let's learn how to complete a data table using tally marks. The table shows the number of newspapers sold by Mr. Pereira within a day. You can see a table here, children. And the names of the newspapers are given, and also the number of newspapers are given. What you have to do is you have to take out your personal whiteboard and do the tally marks with me. Are you ready? Let's do it. Here are the answers, children. Did you get them correct? Well done. Do you know what is a graph? A graph is used to represent collected data or information. There are 4 main parts to a graph: title, scale, labels and bars. Title is name of the graph, and scale shows numbers on the y-axis, and labels are information represented by 2 axes. Finally, the bars are drawn as per the given numbers. This picture shows a graph, children. You can see the 4 main parts of a graph on it: title, scale, labels and bars. Look at this graph, children. This is drawn according to the previous table we discussed. You can see the number of newspapers sold and the names of newspapers, and the numbers you can see on bars. Can you see them? This is how we draw a graph, okay? It's time for questions now. Answer the questions by looking at the graph. A. What is the most sold newspaper within a day? B. What is the least sold newspaper within a day? C. What are the newspapers sold in equal amounts? D. How many Surata newspapers were sold more than Dimuthu newspapers? The last one, how many newspapers were sold on that day? Did you find the answers, children? Let's check them. Answer for A is Mihiri, B. Dimuthu, C. Surata and Nuwana. D. You have to subtract 2 from 8. The answer is 6. E. 35 newspapers. We learned the lesson tables and graphs today. I have a challenge for you. Write down the following numbers on your personal whiteboard and give their tally marks within 1 minute. Are you ready? Now it's time to see how much you have learned. So please download the relevant student note and complete the relevant exercises. That's all from me today, children. Thank you. Have a nice day.